Good morning, everybody. This is Galiko from TopMac IT Solutions. It's going to be Friday today. I missed the video by 2 days. My apologies for that. We're super busy with some clients, so today is going to be a new video. Today's subject is going to be what's the difference between backup or what we call BDR, backup and disaster recovery. So usually backup, it's a term that most of you are aware and known, like, hey, we just plug our flash drive, our hard drive, external hard drive to the computer and just back up our files. That's probably the most common kind of backup that's what we use for some of our clients, and then together with a cloud backup that we just do a local and then push it to the cloud, for example. Here is the first rule of Fight Club. It's called, for a backup, you need to have 1, 2, 3. 1 local on your computer, 2 an external device, 3 on the cloud. Remember these ground rules and you'll be pretty good. So let's talk about BDR, or backup disaster recovery. So people think it's the same, but there is a huge difference, like how does it entails like for a business, and then how do you use that? So contrary to like backup, that you just back up your stuff and if something goes down, you just like, hey, I'm going to restore it from the backup. BDR means that you need to have a duplicate server or machine that can replicate your current device that you back up, and in case the original machine just goes down, the duplicate appliance comes up and react as a server. That means like if the main server goes down, and then the second device comes online and then takes the function of the main server. Okay, that's called disaster recovery. And then of course it means also cloud backup, but that means you need to have an appliance or a server or multiple appliances on your site that will always work as a shadow of the main one. And it does change the cost drastically, and I'll give you an example. Let's say if your company has a server, like on-prem server that you use, if you just have a backup, you can have like an external device that do the backup and then push it to the cloud. But if you have a BDR solution, for example, this is something that, let's say, you need to have like a exact replica of the server like installed next to that, another physical device, then runs in the shadows, and like, hey, like if the original one just fails, it will pick up the function of the first one. So there is of course additional cost to that. The software that runs the BDR is way more expensive than backup. The backup solutions and the cloud procedures are different, but it does promise for a business, again, if the business is willing to pay for that, that if your business cannot be down even for 1 second, you need a BDR. If you're okay being down for a few hours, few days, I mean, depending on kind of business, then maybe just backup is the right solution for you. Another thing that is good with BDR and backups, of course, is it's a great protection against cyber security and ransomware. In case your file gets hacked, breached, or you get a ransomware, a good backup, encrypted backup, needs to be on premises so you can like restore the files without worrying about losing too much data. In case you have like you lost the whole machine to a ransomware, and then in this case like the BDR can take over and function as a full unit in this case. Again, cost is a main issue here when we talk to clients. You just need to decide that like they want to jump on the bandwagon for BDR device. Again, you need to put an appliance, another server, and usually it runs in the thousands of dollars per appliance. So depending on the business size and your scale, and like if you can afford to be down. If you have any other questions about backup or BDR, or you want to know like how to do it, what's the cost for your business, just give us a shout, give us a call. I'll put a link for our 30 minutes complimentary consulting call. Again, if you have any other calls, issues, or concerns about IT or cybersecurity, feel free to reach out to us. Again, this is Galiko from TopMac IT Solutions. Have a wonderful and fun weekend. Keep safe, wear your mask, please, and watch for the heat. We're expecting to have here around 108 this weekend, so be careful. You don't want to get torched in the outside sun. This is Galiko. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. Bye-bye.